Hey there, BookBlink fam! Welcome back to another episode of BookBlink, your go-to channel for bite-sized book summaries. Today we're diving into The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama and Howard Cutler. Get comfy, because we're about to explore 10 key points from this life-changing book. Let's get started. 1. Happiness is the purpose of life. Alright, let's kick things off with a foundational idea. Happiness is the purpose of life. The Dalai Lama opens with this profound statement, emphasizing that the pursuit of happiness is intrinsic to all human beings. He argues that, regardless of our culture, religion, or background, we all strive for happiness. But here's the twist: happiness isn't just about fleeting pleasures or external achievements. It's more about cultivating a deep sense of well-being. Think about it. We often chase after things like promotions, fancy cars, or exotic vacations, hoping they'll make us happy. While these can bring joy, they're often temporary. The Dalai Lama suggests that true happiness is more sustainable and comes from within. It's about finding inner peace and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. So, how do we achieve this? By focusing on our state of mind. The Dalai Lama believes that a calm, stable mind leads to enduring happiness. This means practicing mindfulness, meditation, and other techniques that help us maintain a balanced and positive outlook. It's a reminder that our happiness is largely in our own hands, and it starts with nurturing our mental well-being. 2. Inner contentment over material wealth. Next up, let's talk about inner contentment versus material wealth. In today's world, it's easy to equate happiness with having more stuff. But the Dalai Lama challenges this notion. He believes that true happiness comes from inner contentment, not from accumulating possessions. Consider this: you buy the latest smartphone, and it feels great for a while. But soon, a newer model comes out, and the cycle of desire begins again. The joy from material things is often short-lived. The Dalai Lama suggests that instead of constantly seeking external rewards, we should cultivate a sense of contentment with what we have. This doesn't mean we shouldn't aspire for better things or work towards goals. It's about finding a balance and appreciating the present moment. Inner contentment involves being grateful for what we have and not being overly attached to material possessions. It's about recognizing that true happiness comes from within, not from the things we own. By shifting our focus from material wealth to inner contentment, we can break the cycle of constant craving and find a more stable and lasting form of happiness. It's a powerful reminder that the best things in life aren't things. 3. Training the mind. Moving on to a crucial point: training the mind. Just like we exercise our bodies to stay fit, we need to train our minds to maintain mental health and happiness. The Dalai Lama emphasizes the importance of developing positive mental habits through regular practice. Think of your mind as a garden. Without proper care, weeds of negativity, anxiety, and stress can overrun it. But with consistent effort, we can cultivate a garden of positive thoughts, resilience, and inner peace. This involves practices like meditation, mindfulness, and reflective thinking. Meditation, for example, helps us develop a calm and focused mind. By sitting quietly and observing our thoughts, we can gain control over our mental state and reduce stress. Mindfulness, on the other hand, encourages us to be present in the moment, which can help us appreciate life's simple pleasures and reduce anxiety about the future or regrets about the past. Training the mind also involves challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with positive ones. This can be as simple as practicing gratitude, focusing on our strengths, and being kind to ourselves and others. It's about creating a mental environment that supports happiness and well-being. 4. Compassion and connection. Now, let's dive into the power of compassion and connection. According to the Dalai Lama, one of the keys to true happiness is developing a genuine sense of compassion for others. This means understanding and empathizing with their suffering and striving to help in any way we can. Compassion isn't just about feeling sorry for someone, it's about a deep, heartfelt desire to alleviate their pain. When we practice compassion, we not only improve the lives of those around us but also enhance our own well-being. Helping others can bring a profound sense of fulfillment and joy. Moreover, building strong, meaningful connections with others is essential for our happiness. Humans are social beings, and we thrive on relationships. Whether it's family, friends, or community, our connections provide us with support, love, and a sense of belonging. These relationships can be a source of immense happiness and help us navigate life's challenges. The Dalai Lama suggests that by focusing on compassion and building strong connections, we can create a supportive network that enhances our happiness and the happiness of those around us. It's about fostering a community where everyone feels valued and cared for. 5. Dealing with suffering. Life isn't always easy, and suffering is an inevitable part of our human experience. The Dalai Lama teaches us that how we deal with suffering can significantly impact our overall happiness. Instead of trying to avoid or deny suffering, we should accept it as a natural part of life and learn how to cope with it effectively. One approach is to develop a mindset that views suffering as an opportunity for growth. When faced with challenges, we can choose to see them as lessons that help us become stronger and more resilient. This shift in perspective can make it easier to handle difficult situations and find meaning in our struggles. Another important aspect is developing emotional resilience. This involves building a mental toolkit that helps us bounce back from adversity. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, and self-compassion can play a crucial role in this process. By taking care of our mental health and cultivating a positive outlook, we can better navigate life's ups and downs. The Dalai Lama also emphasizes the importance of seeking support from others during tough times. Whether it's talking to a friend, family member, or therapist, sharing our burdens can make them feel lighter and help us find new perspectives. Remember, it's okay to ask for help and lean on others when we need it. 6. The power of perspective. Ever notice how two people can go through the same experience but react in completely different ways? That's the power of perspective. The Dalai Lama encourages us to shift our perspective and adopt a more positive outlook on life. Our perception of events can greatly influence our happiness. Let's say you're stuck in traffic. You can choose to see it as a frustrating waste of time, or you can view it as an opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or have some quiet time to think. The event itself doesn't change, but your perspective on it can transform your experience. The Dalai Lama suggests that by consciously choosing to focus on the positive aspects of any situation, we can enhance our happiness. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect, but rather finding a balanced view that acknowledges the good along with the bad. Perspective also plays a role in how we view our own lives. Instead of comparing ourselves to others and feeling inadequate, we can focus on our unique strengths and accomplishments. By practicing gratitude and recognizing our own worth, we can cultivate a more positive self-image and boost our overall happiness. 7. Balancing desires. Desires are a natural part of being human, but unchecked desires can lead to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. The Dalai Lama advises us to balance our desires and set realistic expectations. This means understanding what truly matters to us and focusing on those goals, rather than constantly chasing after every new thing that catches our eye. One way to achieve this balance is through mindful consumption. Instead of impulsively buying things we don't really need, we can take a step back and consider whether they truly add value to our lives. This not only helps us avoid unnecessary spending but also reduces the clutter and stress that often come with excess possessions. Another important aspect is setting realistic goals. It's great to aspire for success, but it's also important to be realistic about what we can achieve. By setting achievable goals and celebrating small victories along the way, we can stay motivated and avoid the disappointment that comes from unattainable expectations. Balancing desires also involves appreciating what we already have. By practicing gratitude and focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and avoid the constant craving for more. It's about finding joy in the present moment and recognizing that true happiness comes from within. 8. Cultivating resilience. Life is full of challenges, but it's our resilience that helps us bounce back. The Dalai Lama emphasizes the importance of cultivating mental resilience to cope with life's ups and downs. This involves developing a flexible mindset and learning to adapt to change. One way to build resilience is by embracing change as a natural part of life. Instead of resisting or fearing change, we can see it as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. This shift in perspective can help us navigate transitions more smoothly and reduce the stress that often comes with change. Another key aspect of resilience is maintaining a positive outlook. By focusing on our strengths and past successes, we can build confidence in our ability to handle future challenges. It's about believing in ourselves and our capacity to overcome adversity. The Dalai Lama also highlights the importance of self-care in building resilience. This means taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being through practices like exercise, meditation, and connecting with loved ones. By nurturing ourselves, we can build a strong foundation that supports our ability to bounce back from setbacks. 9. Spirituality and meaning. Finding a sense of spirituality or deeper meaning in life can greatly contribute to our happiness. Whether you're religious or not, the Dalai Lama suggests that cultivating a sense of spirituality can help foster inner peace and a sense of purpose. Spirituality doesn't necessarily mean following a specific religion. It can be about connecting with something greater than ourselves, whether that's nature, the universe, or a set of personal beliefs. This connection can provide a sense of comfort and support, especially during challenging times. A key component of spirituality is finding meaning and purpose in our lives. This can involve pursuing activities and goals that align with our values and bring us a sense of fulfillment. It's about identifying what truly matters to us and dedicating our time and energy to those pursuits. The Dalai Lama also emphasizes the importance of compassion and service to others as part of our spiritual journey. By helping others and contributing to the greater good, we can find a deeper sense of purpose and enhance our own happiness. It's a reminder that true fulfillment often comes from making a positive impact on the world around us. 10. The Science of Happiness. Lastly, the book ties in some fascinating insights from modern psychology. Howard Cutler brings in scientific perspectives that complement the Dalai Lama's teachings, showing that ancient wisdom and modern science often align when it comes to happiness. For example, studies have shown that practices like mindfulness and meditation can significantly reduce stress and improve overall well-being. These findings support the Dalai Lama's emphasis on training the mind and cultivating positive mental habits. Another area of research highlights the importance of social connections for our happiness. Science shows that strong relationships and a sense of community are crucial for our well-being, echoing the Dalai Lama's teachings on compassion and connection. Additionally, research on gratitude and positive thinking aligns with the idea that shifting our perspective can enhance our happiness. By focusing on the good in our lives and maintaining a positive outlook, we can improve our mental health and overall happiness. And there you have it, folks. 10 key points from The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama and Howard Cutler. Remember, happiness isn't a destination, but a journey that starts from within. Like this summary? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BookBlink. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for the next video, and happy reading!